chat with Dorian. Welcome to the program. Hey, Dorian.
Hi.
Hello? Hey.
Regarding ICE, does it give you reason for pause that ICE has drastically reduced the number of training days that new agents are required? And oh, by the way, that number is 47. Because we have to throw some vanity stuff past Kim Dum Donnie.
Does that give me pause? Is that your question to me? Does it give me pause?
Does it concern you?
Does it concern me that they train for 47 days?
That they cut it in over 50%, yeah.
No.
No.
Right. No.
Just issue them guns and let them go out there.
Well, I think that's a little bit different than 47 days of training. I think your extreme there is probably asinine to say that they have no training and we were just giving these guys guns.
What about the fact...
You're the one that said the 47 days of training. You're the one that said they have 47 days of training, but then you equate that to no training, which is absurd. You realize that, right?
Yes, 47 is more than zero. I'll give
correct
credit for that.
You're right. Correct. So why would you equate those two things? Why is it your belief that 47 days of training is not sufficient?
Because no other law enforcement agency has anything that short. I think it's harder to be a mall cop than it is an ICE agent.
Do you really think that's true?
Yes, unfortunately, I do.
Yeah, that's not true.
Right. Okay.
That's not true. It's not a matter of believing what I want. It's just not true. And the reason I know it's not true is because when we were talking... Go ahead. Yeah, go ahead.
Why do they keep dropping the age requirement and also increasing it on the higher end?
So they can get more agents?
People and older people.
Yeah, so they can get more agents. Right. See, this is a really good. Yep. The reason why I'm indulging in this with you, Dorian, if that's your name, is because is this Alexander?
Could be.
Yeah. So say hi to the YouTube world for me. But this is what I talked about a little bit earlier, is that so much time is wasted dealing with people like you because you pretend not to know so many things, right? You make these assertions. You start off with an assertion that should it give me pause, does it concern me? But you don't actually care what my answer is. You didn't want to actually engage in that. You wanted to make a point that somehow or another they're untrained, which you couldn't even really do that very well because they are trained. You said yourself, 47 days. The reason why they're lowering the entry age and they're raising the age on the upper side is so they can get more agents, which of course is obvious. So you asking that question is just playing dumb. And then we waste time when you should just make whatever assertion you're trying to make, whatever that is, unless maybe the only thing you wanted to do was call Donald Trump a name. And so once you got that out of the way, all the rest of it was just kind of just flying blind. I don't know. You didn't seem very prepared for this actual conversation. So we bid you adieu. And I guess we'll see you the next time you do your live stream or something. Yeah. So how much of that is just you pretending not to know stuff? Right? Obviously, they want more agents. They've been on a hiring frenzy. And here's the thing. Where did you think all of the cops that took their retirements when you guys had your way in 2020 with the defund the police movement? And that's all this is, really. It's a safer defund the police protest and movement. That's what the incarnation is now. It's safer for Democrats. Because when they run their own cities and you have all of these cops that resigned and retired and left, where do you think they're going? They're taking these jobs at the federal government. That's where a lot of these guys are coming out of. So they actually have a lot of law enforcement training just to even get in the door. But somebody without any expertise, any background, any training, they go in there and they go through 47 days of training because, yeah, they need as many bodies. And you know why they need so many people to do these enforcement operations? Because your guy let in between 10 and 20 million illegal aliens. That you guys did that, right? So If you don't, I've said this many times, if you don't like the way this looks, then blame Joe Biden, because this is what is now required in order to enforce the law that Biden refused to do himself. That's what this looks like. I hope that clears it up for you, if you really didn't understand the issue, but I suspect you're just playing dumb. I'm not going to assume you are that dumb. I'm just going to assume you're playing dumb. It's a character.
All right, holiday football